Welcome, everyone. I'm not here to sugarcoat things or give you empty promises. I'm here to hold up a mirror to your life and ask you one critical question. Are you truly living, or are you just drifting through existence? World, driving your dream car, building a business that's yours, finding love that makes your heart race, earning respect, achieving financial freedom, and waking up every day with peace and purpose. But let's get real. What are you doing today to make those dreams a reality? Are you still scrolling through social media for hours, binge watching videos that add nothing to your life, making excuses about why you can't start, sleeping in, avoiding risks, waiting for the perfect moment? Here's the truth. This is your life. It's not a rehearsal. There's no reset button, no second chance to try again. Every second you waste is a piece of your life you'll never get back. This isn't about motivation. It's about waking you up from the sleep you don't even realize you're in. If you want to change your life, become confident, speak better English, build wealth, or become unstoppable, then don't just read this. Feel it. Let it sink into your soul. Let it hurt, because that pain is your wake-up call. If you're ready for real talk, no fluff, no lies, then stick with me. This isn't just about improving your English or chasing success. It's about transforming your entire life. Let's dive into the lessons that will help you stop wasting the one precious life you've been given. The first lesson is the most brutal. Time isn't just a resource, it's your life. Every time you say, "I'll do it tomorrow," or spend another hour scrolling through Instagram, TikTok, or X, you're not just wasting time, you're throwing away pieces of your life. You don't feel it in the moment. It's just one more video, one more post, one more nap. But those moments add up. Hours become days, days become years, and before you know it, you're looking back wondering where it all went. Think about it. What did you do yesterday? The day before? Last week? If you can't point to something meaningful, something that moved you closer to your goals, then you aren't living. You're existing. Your dreams aren't waiting for you to feel ready. The world doesn't pause while you figure things out. Your parents are aging, your energy is fading, and your opportunities are shrinking. Time is slipping through your fingers, and it's not coming back. Let's look at an example. Imagine you want to learn English fluently. You've been saying for years, "I'll start practicing tomorrow." But tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year. Meanwhile, someone else who started today, someone who stumbled through broken sentences, made mistakes, and kept going, is now confident, speaking fluently, and using their skills to open doors you're still staring at. The difference? They respected their time. They acted. Here's how to make time your ally instead of your enemy. Audit your day. Write down everything you did today. Be honest. How much time went to distractions? How much went to growth? Plan with purpose. Every night, write down one task for the next day that will move you closer to your goals. It could be reading a book, practicing English for 30 minutes, or researching your business idea. Cut the noise. Reduce social media by 1 hour a day. Use that time to learn a skill, exercise, or work on your dream. Apps like Freedom or Stay Focused can help you block distractions. Set a timer. If you're procrastinating, set a 10-minute timer and start. Momentum builds action. Time is your most valuable asset. Treat it like gold, because once it's gone, no amount of money or regret can buy it back. Your life is your responsibility. Not your parents, not your friends, not your bosses or your government's. Yours. Too many people waste years blaming others for what they don't have. I didn't go to a good school. My family doesn't support me. I don't have enough money or time. These are excuses, and excuses are the chains that keep you stuck. The most successful people in the world didn't wait for perfect conditions. They built something from nothing. Take Elon Musk, who arrived in North America with little money and no connections. He didn't blame his circumstances. He worked relentlessly, coding for days on end, sleeping on couches, and taking risks most would avoid. Today, he's one of the richest and most influential people alive. Or consider Malala Yousafzai, who faced death threats to advocate for education. She didn't let fear or lack of resources stop her. She built her voice into a global movement. Blaming keeps you weak. Building makes you unstoppable. Here's how to shift your mindset. Own your story. Accept your past, but refuse to let it define you. Write down your challenges and one actionable solution for each. Focus on what you control. You can't change your childhood or your bank account today, but you can control your effort, your learning, and your choices. Learn from winners. Study people who overcame odds like yours. Read their books. Listen to their interviews and model their habits. Take one step. Start small. If you want to start a business but lack funds, research free resources, network on X, or create a simple prototype. You are not a victim. You are a creator. Stop crying about what you didn't get and start building the life you want. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it's a trap. It's where dreams go to die. You wake up, check your phone, eat, scroll, watch videos, sleep, repeat. It's easy, it's familiar, but it's killing your potential. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Success lives on the other side of fear, embarrassment, and effort. Want to speak fluent English? You have to open your mouth, even if you stumble over words. Want to start a business? You have to launch, even if it's messy. Want to get fit? You have to sweat even when you don't feel like it. The problem is most people avoid discomfort. They're scared of failure, judgment, or looking foolish. But let me tell you something. The people who laugh at you today will admire you tomorrow if you keep going. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was uncomfortable, embarrassing, and costly, but he didn't stay in his comfort zone. He pushed through, and his persistence changed the world. You're no different. You're a seed that needs to break through the soil to become a tree. Staying safe keeps you buried. Blaming keeps you weak. Building makes you unstoppable. Here's how to shift your mindset. Own your story. Accept your past, but refuse to let it define you. Write down your challenges and one actionable solution for each. Focus on what you control. You can't change your childhood or your bank account today, but you can control your effort, your learning, and your choices. Learn from winners. Study people who overcame odds like yours. Read their books. Listen to their interviews and model their habits. Take one step. Start small. If you want to start a business but lack funds, research free resources, network on X, or create a simple prototype. You are not a victim. You are a creator. Stop crying about what you didn't get and start building the life you want. Your comfort zone feels safe, but it's a trap. It's where dreams go to die. You wake up, check your phone, eat, scroll, watch videos, sleep, repeat. It's easy, it's familiar, but it's killing your potential. Growth doesn't happen in comfort. Success lives on the other side of fear, embarrassment, and effort. Want to speak fluent English? You have to open your mouth, even if you stumble over words. Want to start a business? You have to launch, even if it's messy. Want to get fit? You have to sweat, even when you don't feel like it. The problem is most people avoid discomfort. They're scared of failure, judgment, or looking foolish. But let me tell you something. The people who laugh at you today will admire you tomorrow if you keep going. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. He failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. Each failure was uncomfortable, embarrassing, and costly, but he didn't stay in his comfort zone. He pushed through, and his persistence changed the world. You're no different. You're a seed that needs to break through the soil to become a tree. Staying safe keeps you buried. Here's how to escape your comfort zone. Do one scary thing daily. Speak English to a stranger. Post a video. Apply for a job you think you're underqualified for. Embrace failure. Failure isn't the opposite of success, it's part of it. Celebrate your mistakes as proof you're trying. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Find friends, mentors, or communities on X who challenge you to level up. Track your progress. Write down every uncomfortable action you take. Over time, you'll see how far you've come. Your comfort zone is a prison with an open door. Walk out, even if it scares you. That's where your real life begins. "I'll do it later" is the biggest lie you tell yourself. It's not just procrastination, it's self-sabotage. Every time you say later, you're saying never. You're not delaying your dreams, you're abandoning them. The people who succeed don't wait for the perfect moment. They act now, even when they're scared, unprepared, or unsure. Think about YouTube creators you admire. Many started with shaky videos, bad lighting, and 0 subscribers. They didn't wait for professional equipment or confidence. They started. Now they have millions of followers while you're still watching, thinking, "I'll start my channel later." Later doesn't exist. The clock is ticking and your dreams don't care about your excuses. Here's how to kill the later mindset. Set a timer. Give yourself 5 minutes to start something you've been delaying. Write one sentence. Do one push-up. Make one call. Break tasks into tiny steps. Want to learn English? Start with 10 minutes of listening today. Want a business? Research one idea now. Visualize regret. Imagine yourself 10 years from now, looking back. Will you be proud or will you wish you'd started today? Commit publicly. Share your goal on X or with a friend. Accountability forces action. The world rewards those who move now. Stop lying to yourself. Start today, even if it's imperfect. One small action now beats 1,000 perfect plans for later. Be the person who inspires without saying a word. The one who doesn't need validation, because their results speak for them. People will doubt you. They'll say you've changed. Let them. You're not here to stay the same. You're here to evolve. Look at someone like Cristiano Ronaldo. He wasn't born with a silver spoon. He worked harder than everyone else, trained longer, and believed in himself when others didn't. Today, he's a global icon, not because he was lucky, but because he chose to be that person. Here's how to be the standout. Define your vision. Write down who you want to be in 5 years. Be specific. Appearance, habits, achievements. Act like success. Dress, talk, and walk with confidence, even if you don't feel it yet. Show, don't tell. Don't announce your plans. Let your results do the talking. Surround yourself with winners. Find mentors or communities on X who push you to grow. You don't need permission to be great. Be the person who changes everything, starting with yourself. Your biggest enemy isn't the world. It's you. The lazy you, the scared you, the doubtful you. Every day you face a battle between the version of you that wants to scroll, sleep, and stay safe, and the version of you that wants to grow, achieve, and change the world. Who wins? Imagine 2 wolves inside you. One is lazy, negative, and full of excuses. The other is ambitious, brave, and relentless. The one you feed grows stronger. Every time you choose to work over Netflix, to wake up early over snoozing, to take a risk over staying safe, you feed the strong wolf. Here's how to win the battle. Track your choices. At the end of each day, write down one time you chose growth over laziness. Celebrate it. Create a morning ritual. Start your day with one powerful habit: meditation, journaling, or exercise. Talk to yourself like a champion. Replace "I'm tired" with "I'm stronger than my excuses." Eliminate triggers. Put your phone in another room, delete distracting apps, and create an environment for success. This is a war, and the battlefield is your mind. Fight for the version of you that deserves to win. Willpower is the difference between those who dream and those who achieve. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like it. If you let your feelings control you, "I'm too tired," "I don't feel motivated," you're handing your future to your mood. Successful people aren't always motivated. They're disciplined. Willpower is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start small, and it will grow. For example, if you want to stop using your phone at night, you'll fail at first, but keep trying. Put it in another room. Set a reminder. Write down your goal. Over time, you'll build the power to control your habits. Here's how to strengthen your willpower. Start small. Pick one habit, like drinking water first thing in the morning, and stick to it for a week. Reward effort. Celebrate small wins to reinforce your discipline. Create routines. Automate good habits with triggers, like studying English right after breakfast. Talk to yourself. Say, "I don't break promises to myself." Make discipline your identity. The day you master your willpower is the day you take control of your life. Comparison is a thief. It steals your confidence, your joy, and your progress. When you scroll through X or Instagram, seeing people with better lives, bodies, or careers, you start doubting yourself. "Why can't I be like them?" But you're comparing your raw, unfiltered life to their curated highlight reel. You don't see their struggles, failures, or pain, just their success. You have your own path, your own pace, your own story. A sunflower doesn't compare itself to a rose. It grows into its own beauty. Focus on your journey, not someone else's finish line. Here's how to stop comparing. Curate your feed. Unfollow accounts that make you feel inadequate. Follow people who inspire you to grow. Track your progress. Compare yourself to who you were last month, not to others. Turn envy into action. See someone's success? Learn from them. Study their habits, not their highlights. Practice gratitude. Write down 3 things you're proud of in your life each day. You weren't born to be someone else. You were born to be a better version of you.
Not all advice is equal. If you want to build a house, you don't ask someone living in a shack. If you want to speak fluent English, don't ask someone who's too scared to try. Seek guidance from those who've achieved what you want. The internet is full of noise, people giving opinions without experience. Don't let them derail you. For example, if your friend says, "Don't start a business, it's too risky," but they've never tried, why listen? Instead, find entrepreneurs on X or read books by those who've built what you dream of. Here's how to choose wisely. Vet the source. Has this person achieved your goal? If not, thank them and move on. Seek proven mentors. Find role models through books, podcasts, or X communities. Test advice. Apply it and measure results. If it doesn't work, pivot. Protect your vision. One bad piece of advice can delay your dreams by years. Guard your goals. Your life is your car. Don't let someone who's never driven give you directions. The world won't hand you opportunities. It won't clap for you until you've already won. Stop waiting for permission, validation, or a lucky break. Pick yourself. Start that business, write that book, post that video. You don't need anyone to say you're good enough. You are. Look at Beyoncé. She didn't wait for a label to define her. She took control, built her empire, and became a legend. You have that same power. Stop begging for a seat at the table. Build your own. Here's how to pick yourself. Act without approval. Launch your project, even if it's small. Post on X. Start a blog. Create something. Own your worth. Write down 3 reasons you're capable of achieving your goals. Start small. Don't wait for a big stage. Begin where you are with what you have. Be consistent. Show up every day, even when no one's watching. Results will follow. The world can't ignore someone who believes in themselves. Pick yourself and watch the world catch up. Greatness requires risk. No one tells stories about people who played it safe. The champions, the innovators, the legends, they all risked failure, rejection, and loss. Without risk, your life is quiet, predictable, and empty. Imagine you're scared to speak English publicly because people might laugh. If you never try, you'll stay silent forever. But if you take the risk, post a video, join a conversation, you might stumble, but you'll grow. One moment of courage could change your life. Here's how to embrace risk. Start small. Take one low-stakes risk today, like messaging a potential mentor or sharing an idea. Weigh the cost. Ask, what's the worst that could happen? Then ask, what if it works? Learn from failure. Every risk teaches you something. Use it to improve. Celebrate courage. Reward yourself for trying, not just succeeding. A life without risk is a life without growth. Dare to jump and you'll have a story worth telling. Time doesn't care about your excuses. It doesn't stop because you're tired, scared, or confused. Every second that passes is gone forever. One day, you'll wake up and realize you're 10, 20, or 30 years older, with dreams you never chased and regrets that haunt you. The scariest thing isn't failure, it's regret. The pain of what if will hurt more than any embarrassment or setback. So stop acting like you have forever. You don't. Your time is now. Here's how to act before it's too late. Set deadlines. Give yourself 30 days to start something you've been delaying. Visualize the future. Imagine your life if you don't act. Now imagine it if you do. Move with urgency. Treat every day like it's your last chance to make progress. Say no to distractions. Cut out one time-wasting habit today. Social media, TV, or oversleeping. The clock is ticking. Don't let your dreams die in silence. Stand up, face the
Here's a
mirror,
hard
and
truth.
become the person you were born to be.
Nobody cares about your struggles as much as you do. People are too busy with their own lives to save you or feel your pain. That's not cruel. It's liberating. It means you're free to take risks, fail, and rise without worrying about their judgment. Stop waiting for sympathy or applause. Use that freedom to build your life. The world only notices those who create, act, and persist. Here's how to harness this power. Focus on you. Stop seeking validation. Your opinion of yourself matters most. Take bold action. Since no one's watching, you're free to try anything. Start that project. Make that call. Build quietly. Work in silence and let your success make the noise. Own your journey, your pain, your dreams, your victories. They're yours. Protect them. Nobody cares, and that's your greatest power. Use it to create a life that demands attention. This isn't just a speech. It's a call to action. Your life is happening right now, and every choice you make shapes your future. Stop existing and start living. Stop waiting and start doing. Stop dreaming and start building. You have one life, one chance, one shot to become the person you were meant to be. If this resonated with you, don't just nod and move on. Act. Subscribe to channels, follow creators on X, or join communities that push you to grow. Share this message with someone who needs to hear it. Most importantly, take one step today, right now, toward the life you want. Learn English, start that business, take that risk. Because the clock is ticking and regret is the only thing you can't outrun. Thank you for watching this video. If you found this insightful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Let us know in the comments what other historical figures you'd like us to cover. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and let's keep history's lessons alive.